This is for all the spicy lovers out there. If you love spicy food, today I have for you an amazing chile, Chile de Árbol. And today we're gonna make 3 amazing recipes with it. 3 sauces that you are going to completely love. So stay with me. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited because we're cooking with chiles. And I love chiles, as you might know. And if you don't know me, my name is Eduardo and this is the Lalo Lab. And here I teach people to elevate their cooking style in vegan cuisine. But also I share vegan recipes, tips, chemistry on food, so you understand more in depth how to cook more as a professional. I've been working in the kitchen for like 10 years. So I want to share this knowledge with all of you guys because I want you to be a master of your kitchen. These 3 recipes with Chile de Árbol, my goodness, I am already drooling. I want to eat them right now. So first of all, I want to talk to you a little bit about Chile de Árbol because if you didn't know, this chili that I have here in front of me, this deliciousness, this caviar of the chiles. This chile, Chile de Árbol, comes from Yagualica, Jalisco, near Guadalajara. So this Chile de Árbol is one of the 2 chiles that has protected designation of origin. What does it mean? That means that this chile, it has qualities in the region of Yagualica. There are qualities in the soil that there are not anywhere else. The minerals are in the earth and the way they produce it. The other one, can you guess? No, maybe no. No, that one no. Yes, that one. Habanero chile. Yes, habanero chile is the other one that has a protected designation of origin. It comes from Yucatan. In the region of Yucatan, the environment around where the chile grows and how the chile is actually cultivated, it is what makes this chili so special that nowhere in Mexico City it has the same flavor as in Yucatan. And in this case, what is so important that because as there are cheeses that has protected designation of origin and other products around the world, in Mexico we have chiles. And this chili, it is amazing. It has an amazing and beautiful aroma. I just love it. And the spiciness, it is just heavenly. So if you love spicy food, this is for you. And I'm gonna show you today 3 sauces. The first one that we're gonna make is gonna be with tomatoes. The second one is gonna be using tomatillos. And actually, this recipe is the one that they made in the region of Yagualica, Jalisco, from the place where these chiles came from. When I went back to Mexico, a friend of mine, he brought me this. And I am so grateful for that. He is my friend and my colleague, Carlos Santana. I appreciate the gesture of giving me all these chiles because now, thanks to that, you're gonna be able to experience these 3 salsas. So look, this is the chile that I find here in New York and it comes from Mexico too. But look how it's kind of like flattened, it is wrinkly. And this one is the one from Yagualica, Jalisco. And look how beautiful, how perfect, long, pointy. It still has that crunchiness. Look, and it's not even toasted, but it still, can you hear that? And this one, no. And you can hear even the seeds in here. It is just beautiful. This also determines the quality and the freshness of the chili. And today we're gonna be working with these beauties. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add garlic into water with the onion and tomatoes. And we're gonna cook them also with the chiles, but first we're gonna toast our chiles before adding it into the water. We're gonna cover this so this cooks evenly and it takes less time. So this is gonna cook for about 10 minutes on medium flame. So now we're gonna toast these chiles on medium flame for about 1 minute. Don't burn them because if not, the sauce is going to be a little bit bitter. So you just want to give them a little toast in here, turn them, and then after that we're going to pass them into our pot with water. Okay, the tomatoes are ready. They're completely cooked through. Now we're gonna blend all of this. I just put everything into the blender and I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and then blend it until it's smooth. Okay, and now it's ready to fry. We're going to add a little bit of oil and right away the sauce. It's hot, so be careful because the sauce is hot and the pan is going to be hot. Now we're gonna let it cook there for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then we're gonna season with a little bit of salt. We're gonna remove all the foam that comes into the top and it's going to be ready. This sauce, we can use it for enchiladas, chilaquiles, for caldillo, like to cover vegetables, to cook something in here. I love this salsa and it's very simple to make. Smells heavenly. We're going to do the garlic and chile de arbol sauce. We're going to start with the garlic and the onion in a pan with a little bit of olive oil, medium flame. We want it to cook it through. And then after that, we're going to add the chiles in there. And then we're going to mash everything together with more olive oil. Okay, so now that one side is done, we're just going to turn them over so the other side gets also some beautiful color. And as you realize, I added a little bit more of olive oil so it covers completely the garlic. So these are done. We're gonna take them out because we're going to put now the chiles in here. On low flame, you don't wanna burn your chiles. If your oil is hot, that it shouldn't, because this is olive oil, we're cooking with low, medium temperature. But if it's hot, let it cool down and then add the chiles. Now we're going to start moving them like this so they get coated with all the oil and they get fried. Oh my goodness, the aroma is already coming out. I am so happy. Okay, just take them out before they get brown and dark. There is one, like this one, that looks very dark. That is getting kind of a little bit burned. So before that, take them out of the pan, because in the pan there is still heat. Now I have in the blender the chile de arbol, garlic, and the little piece of onion. We're gonna season with a little bit of salt, just so we don't have to season later. And I'm gonna add the rest of the olive oil. I added oil that I have in the pan. I clean all the pan. Let's add the oil using a spatula because I don't like to leave any oil here. And then we're gonna blend. We're gonna start blending on pulse first. If you want a really thin sauce, so you blend it all the way. This sauce doesn't have any water because if we put some water, it's going to go bad in a few days. And that's why we're just adding some oil. That's it. So we're gonna start with pulse. You're gonna see how it's gonna start breaking the chili. This is gonna be completely smooth. It's gonna be more like kind of like chunky, but you can make it smooth. We open to see if all the chiles have been broken. Some of them needs a little bit more, so I'm going to just blend it a little bit in number 1 or 2. Okay, and now, ooh, you can smell the toastiness, the spiciness here. Oh my God, in my nose is already like, I want some. This is good for soups, and I use it for my ramen or for my miso soups or for my soups that have a little bit of pasta. And even in some beans, I like to use this oil infused with the garlic and the chili. And since you have here the seeds, it is just beautiful also. Sometimes I even use it for tacos, but it is not really a taco sauce, but you can use it. This is going to be the tomatillo. We're gonna put our onion, garlic, and everything is going to char. And also our tomatillo here in a very hot pan. This is going to take about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we're going to toast the chiles, and then we're going to put it in the molcajete. See how there is some color already on top of the tomatillos? We're just going to turn them, okay? Because we want them charred, but completely cooked. The same with the garlic. If one side is done, now we're going to do the other one. The skin, we leave it so it doesn't burn completely, so it has kind of like a cover. And also we're gonna check the onion Because if it's done like this one, we just turn it into the other side. Beautiful. If heaven smells like this, I'm ready to go. Now that the tomatillos are ready, we're gonna toast lightly these chiles. Here you can see the tomatillos. They change completely the color. Now they are slightly toasted, I'm just going to add a few drops of oil and then toss them in the pan. Lightly. Beautiful. My goodness. And then take them out. We're going to use a molcajete. It's like a pestle mortar. We use this in Mexico for our salsas and it gives a lot of flavor. It is made from volcanic stones. So first we're going to start with our garlic. And we're gonna add a little bit of salt to help us grind it. It is already a puree, like you can see. Then we're gonna add our chiles. So here, the amount of chiles is going to depend on how spicy do you want your sauce. I'm going to add kind of like 1 chili per tomatillo. This is going to be spicy. If you want just a little bit of the taste of the chili, just maybe add 1 or 2. And then you can actually start with 1 and then go from there. So what we want is create a paste with the chili and the garlic. So you need to use the tejolote. This is the tejolote. You need to press it down, like push down against the stone so it can actually start grinding the actual chili. Use a spoon to clean the sides and continue. Okay, so now we have a beautiful paste here. We're going to add our onions and we want the same. We want to incorporate it into the paste. Sometimes the skin of the onion is hard, so it might remain there. And it's fine, you know, a little piece of onion, kind of charred, it's a beautiful flavor. As you could see, first I added the dry ingredients, the one that doesn't have a lot of water. Because if you add an ingredient that has a lot of water or more water, like the onion, first what would happen is that it would form first a paste and it would be more difficult to grind the chiles in this case. Okay, now that we have this, we're gonna start adding 1 by 1 of the tomatillos. Careful because it might explode the water that has inside. It might splash you. Look, it is perfectly cooked. You can tell because it's easy to grind and also because of the color of the tomatillo. Okay, so now we're going to season with a little bit of salt, mix it, and you can see how everything is integrated. There are not big chunks of anything. It's just one sauce. It looks like a beautiful emulsion. Spicy but good. So we did 3 beautiful salsas with the Yahualica Chile de Árbol that I got from Mexico. The first one is an oil-based salsa with garlic. This is good for soups. This is good for everything that is kind of like soupy. I love it in my miso soup and even in my beans. The next one is a tomato sauce and I love it to eat it in chilaquiles. That's my favorite. But also enchiladas would be amazing and to cover some vegetables or even to season grains. And the third one, this is the one that is for tacos, for tortas, for sopes, for all the garnachas, Mexican garnachas that we have. It is amazing. Look the beautiful color. The flavor of the molcajete just adds so much. And I would just want to say, if you don't have molcajete, you can do it in a blender or even in a food processor or in a pestle or mortar. You can use that instead. If it's small, just do it by batches. Do them 1 by 1 and then put it on the side on another bowl and then just mix it. But still, if you don't have the tools like molcajete, that's alright. The point here is you do it. Try it and experiment and taste it because it is the beauty of all of this. I am just so happy that I got to share this with you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time like always. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? just click that notification button so you never miss a video, and leave your comments down below. I would love to see what do you think about the video, and also what other videos you would like me to do. I love Mexican food and I like to share this with you, but I wanna hear you because I am here for you. I'm here to serve you. So let me know in the comments what video would you like me to do next, and I will try my best to do it. Until next time, see you soon.